Hello everyone, this is Introvert Shy Guy and welcome back to Princess Evangile. Okay, so where we left off, we just took a little walk half naked, but we met a new girl with her adorable pet friend, I would say. And we just had a few discussions, some stuff happened, and so we're just going to continue onward. So yeah, anyway, today is September 20th, so let's get started. Anyway, one thing I'd like to mention is that this gameplay is probably going to be less than an hour because I kind of had some just minor technical difficulties. It didn't take long to fix, but it took like, 10 minutes and it's already 6:10. Like, it probably could have, this gameplay could have been an hour had maybe everything worked perfectly, but I had some stuff that I had to fix, but it's fixed now, but I just lost some time. So yeah, this gameplay might be less than an hour, but hopefully it'll be just long enough to, get through just some good stuff, I would say. Alright. A week has passed. I was working as hard as I could to expand my social circle, but no luck at all. I tried my best to talk to people with a personable smile, but I was shot down every time. I could barely approach anyone without them running away, usually screaming. I was about to give up hope. Poor guy. Oh, at least she's encouraging. Thanks. Then there was Ryuko-san, who claimed to have an interest in men and as such wanted to know more about me. She wasn't lying. Sometimes she would approach me directly, other times she would just watch me from afar. But how am I supposed to make friends with them? Do you have any ideas, Ryuko-san? Oh, that's actually pretty nice, but, I don't think that's going to be enough, but that was a good try, I have to say. Or a good idea, I mean. Lure them in with food, you mean? Well, I do like it. Okay. There are a lot of people who like bread. Thanks, I'd like that. It really was good after all. I don't know what a petard is. That's pretty interesting. There's butter inside. That sounds great. Oh my god, I love Panther Bell. Huh? Ah. Ryuka-san turned to leave the classroom, her long hair trailing out behind her. I wasn't trying to make a joke. A little. She had been following me all week for what she called follow-up interviews, so I had become used to seeing Tammy-san around. Yeah. What do you mean? Who's that? Yeah, it was kind of obvious. It's the last person that I was interacting with. Ah, is that her title? Why is she talking like that? I'm still not used to all this French. It would be easier if it were in English at least. That's nice. Wow. I found myself speaking in genuine admiration, so Ryuka-san was the blue gem. Yeah, it fits. For that matter, Tammy-san was quite pretty herself. It almost seemed a prerequisite for attendance. Like, for any of the girls to be attractive, I guess? I don't know. But to be fair... I'm... Actually, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say, oh, maybe upper-class girls are most of the time attractive, but then again, this is a kind of a visual novel game, so it's, like, not that realistic, I would have to say, but you get what I'm saying, so...
そんなルリコさんと喋れる仲になったことはなかなかのいい作戦よ。
Strategy?
え、違ったの？
Huh?
つまりそういう一面を持つ彼女は本人の意思を超えたところで一定の影響力を持っているってわけ。
Mitsuki-san had said something like that too.
だから真っ先にルリコさんに狙いを定めたのかと思ったんだけど、違ったの？
No, not at all. Ryuka-san just mentioned she had an interest in guys, so...
どういうことよ？
As the ace of the news club, she was quick to jump on that fact. I guess you'd have to ask her if you want to know more.
まあそうね。一次ソースに当たる。それが報道の鉄則だもの。
Anyway, I wasn't planning to go after people with influence. I wanted to make friends with everyone individually.
なかなか立派なこと言うじゃない。
I guess so.
参ったわ。
Oh, Risa-san, how did it go? Though judging from her expression, I didn't really have to ask.
ダメ。結局全員が首を縦には振らなかったわ。
She had been working on convincing the society members. As predicted, it had been a total failure.
あなたの方の守備は？
Sorry, no luck here either. In one class, there's even a girl who hides her face behind a textbook or notebook when I show up. They don't seem prepared to accept me just yet.
そう。それどこのクラス？
Let's see, I can't seem to remember, but it happens every time I've tried to stop by each class a few times.
ちょっと珍しいような話ね。いくらなんでも顔を隠すというのも。まあマサヤさんの方は焦ることはなくってよ。それより私いいことを思いついてしまったの。カッテレンって言葉ご存知かしら？
I think I've heard it, but I'm not sure. I don't even know what that is.
勝手に連帯して応援する。一種の造語でしょ？
Oh, okay, but what would an informal volunteer do, though?
そう。私ったらつい選挙の洗礼のことが念頭にあって、そうした発想は持てなかったのだけど、正式な役員ではなかったとしても応援はしてもらえるじゃない。
Oh, I see.
じゃあ今日の放課後から早速勧誘を始めるわよ。よくって。
Roger.
ああ、ごめん。先に言っておくけど、私は無理よ。君のこと個人的にはちょっと気に入ってきたけど。
I appreciate that.
とはいえ、公正中立、不偏不当は絶対だもの。どちらかに肩入れすることはできないわね。分かっているわ。でも報道はしてくれるわね。私たちが応援団を勧誘すること。それはもちろん。右の手のすることを左に悟られてはならないなんていうのは報道とは相入れないもの。いいことももちろん悪いこともビシバシ書かせてもらうわよ。
Oh, there she is.
千穂さん？
It's his childhood friend.
千穂さんはマサヤさんのことどう思います？
You wanna know something? I don't really remember her showing up like this. I mean, I'm pretty sure because I'm playing the game Princess Evangile with happiness, so it's basically the same game but with extra features in it. So I don't know if this is maybe part of that feature or if she was introduced like, I mean, it's not Masaya obviously by the blue text box, but I don't remember seeing her right there, you know? So I thought, so it's kind of weird, I would say, but I don't know. Maybe it could be part of this game, the Princess Evangile with Happiness, or maybe it was shown in the original, but I just didn't remember.
何かあえいや私男子と顔を合わせる機会がこれまでほとんどなくてマサヤさんは見たり聞いたりした限りでは決して悪い人ではないみたいですがどう判断したらいいかよくわからないんです。そっか。千穂さんはマサヤさんとはもう交流を持たれました？私はそんなマサヤなんかとは。
Oh, she dropped a classmate's honorific. And it's the boy, too. It's not very ladylike of her. She's the final course tourist after all.
気にしないことですよ、千穂さん。彼のことだけど、私はまだ話したことがないから、ちょっとよくわからないかな。そうですか。けどなんとなくよ。決して根拠があって言うわけじゃないんだから。はい悪いやつではないんじゃないかな。そんな気がする。そうですよね。そうだ。まだお話ししていないのでしたらこの機会にお会いしてみてはいかがでしょう。私はだってそんなお嫌でしょうか？理事長もおっしゃっていたことですしガールフレンドをたくさん作るように。
I wouldn't put it like that, but I mean, sort of, I would say, but I don't know, you know.
ボーイフレンドやガールフレンド、それがどういう存在かということについても私などはよく知りませんが。
Okay, that explains it.
お友達ということでしたら想像はつきます。友達が増えるのは嬉しいですよね。
Well, yeah, well, those two terms you said before are kind of more intimate than that, I would say.
私はいいよ。そうですか。さて、じゃあマサヤさん、行くわよ。
Sure.
昼間言っていたこと、早速実践に移すのね。じゃあ取材をさせてもらうわよ。お願い。まずはどこから攻めるの？ B 組。私カッテレンのことを思いついてから真っ先に思いついた人物がいるのよ。誰？やっぱりビジュブルー？いいえ、違うわ。じゃあ誰かな？他に有望な人なんていたっけ？まあそれは今から判明してよ。もっとも私もまだ喋ったことのない相手だからうまくいくかどうかはわからないけれど。喋ったことのない相手。
As we spoke, we arrived in front of Class B. Oh, here we are. This is the class with the girl who always hides her face when I come in.
あらそう。彼女じゃなければいいんだけど。
Oh my, it's Solil Dieko. I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. You know, I guess not to sound kind of silly when I say it, considering that I can't pronounce them right, I should just not mention these titles when it's like my turn to read, because I just can't pronounce it right, so why even bother? So I apologize for that, but I don't know. So yeah, from now on I'll just not read them, and you know, I heard the whisper of various voices all around us. That was the power that Risa-san had. Okay, never mind. It's then. It's kind of weird how I said it before, but yeah. The moment I stepped in, the girl hid her face behind her notebook again. Oh, I see. So that's the girl that was hiding from him. That makes sense. She must have been extremely shy. At least, I hope that was the only reason. Risa-san walked purposely, passing through the gap between the desks. Her destination was the girl who was hiding her face. She stood right in front of her. She must have known she was being approached, but she just hid further behind her notebook. Her hands and shoulders were trembling. It was definitely an unusual reaction. Is she afraid? No, that can't be it.
Chiho-san.
What?
何か?
Oh, nothing. Wait a minute, the name Chiho isn't exactly uncommon. It's not like Rosanen or something. Even so, my heart was pounding. Chiho-san started trembling even more. Risa-san and Ryuko-san both looked suspicious, while Tami-san seemed curious. While feeling the girl's eyes sharply fixed on me, my own eyes were locked on Chiho-san. My heart started racing faster. Her notebook was open and her face was completely hidden, but she couldn't hide her hair. Those characteristic pigtails, the color of her hair. She was... Chiho? Is it you? Oh shit. The moment I spoke, Chiho-san, no, my Chiho, threw down her notebook and sent her chair clattering as she stood up. Oh jeez. Her brows knitted tightly. She ground her teeth. Her eyes began to well up with tears. She had never looked at me this way before. But it was unquestionably her. There's no way I would forget my childhood friend's face. Yep, there you go. I mean, of course I've already saw Lost Pause play, so I kind of know the characters anyway, so it's not really... There you go, like, I knew it, but you get the idea. Oh shit. Damn. Fucking bitch slap right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so funny. I was pretty sure that strange squeal had come from me. But it was such a merciless blow that it wasn't surprising that I would cry out in shock. This is so funny. Oh my god. Damn, this girl. Tami-san ran off, chasing after Chiho's departing form. All that remained in the room. Whoa! Did you see? Did you? Violence! Actual violence! Oh dear, oh dear. It was an explosion of activity, a lingering anger, and a lot of cold gazes. Oh my god. Already just judgments right there. Even the usual placid Ryuko-san looked distressed. Damn, how unfortunate.
それは私たちだって喧嘩くらいはしますけれど。
But it's not physical? Is that it?
これはやはりマサヤくんがそれ相応のことをしたと、そういうことなのでしょうね。
はい、きっとそのはずです。
一体何をしたのでしょうね。やはりいやらしいことでも。
男子はエッチな生き物であるとは私も聞いています。そうした世の噂はやっぱり本当のことなのでしょうか。
さあ、私も知らなくてよ。ともあれ家探しでおかしなものが見つからなかったのは事実ですが、それはやはり見せかけと断じるべきなのでしょうね。
はい、彼はきっと油断のならない男子なんです。
その通りだわ。それはつまるところ、是が非でも我が万仙女から排除しなければならない存在ということになるのでしょうね。
はい。
The paper came out quick the next day. What's more, even before the paper came out, it seemed like everyone knew what had happened yesterday. It was a boarding school, and they were all family. Once it was out there, the information spread like wildfire. The second I left my room, I felt like I'd been on a bed of needles. That feeling didn't change when I arrived at the classroom. To the contrary, the gazes fixed on me just seemed harsher and colder. I wanted to ask someone what the tentateur serpent the article had mentioned could have meant, but no one would meet my eyes. I don't know how you pronounce the first word, tentateur or something like that. I don't know. I tried my best.
ごきげんよう。
Oh, she's upset. Good morning.
あら、まだ跡が残っているのね。
What, is it that bad? Jeez. Yeah, I was shocked when I saw it this morning. It was a bright red in the mirror.
驚いたのはこちらよ。
Risa-san put a hand to her forehead and looked up to the ceiling.
あなた、今や学校中の噂になっているのよ。分かっていて。
Yeah.
ただでさえマサヤさんは注目の的なのに、あんなことがあって。一説によると、万仙女で暴力沙汰があったのは開校以来初めてではないかということだわ。それは騒ぎにもなるわよ。
That's true, but was that really violence?
だってあんなに思い切り叩いて音だってすごかったじゃないの。
Jeez. Well,
それで
she looked at me from the corners of her eyes.
今日はちゃんと話を聞かせていただけるんでしょうね。二人の間で何があったか。
After what happened yesterday, I had run out of the room after Chiho. But I lost her by the time I reached the hallway. I checked back in the dorm, but whether she was there or not, she didn't respond to my knocks. I knew I couldn't hang around in the halls forever, so I eventually withdrew to my room and let it go for the day. Sure.
だって何しろ裏切り者ですもの。これは穏やかではないわ。まさかあなたがタンタトゥルセルパンなどとは私は思わないけれど。でもよほどのことがあったのは間違いないのだから、きちんと説明していただかないと私としても納得できないわ。何よ。
What does tentature's serpent mean?
誘惑の蛇。
Oh, jeez.
つまりあの事件はそういう種類のものとして捉えられているということなのよ。 色男さん
Already, they just assume it has something sexual to begin with. Or sexual meaning, I mean. She poked at my chest as she spoke, then finally took her seat.
おはようございます
Sister Mishima entered. I took my seat as well. After homeroom ended, Sister Mishima addressed me.
マサヤくんちょっと廊下へ
Oh, yes, ma'am.
昨日の件で校長先生がお呼びです放課後校長室まで行ってもらえますか
Damn, already. It's like, just like that. Ah, yes, ma'am.
まあまあそう固くならずに
She patted my shoulder gently.
あんな程度のことは実は結構ザラなのですから
I mean, does it happen all the time? What? But Risu-san said it was the first instance of violence in Vincent's history.
ああまあ確かにビンタはあまり見ないかもしれませんけれど引っかき合いはしょっちゅうですよ
What the fuck? The girls just do cat fights and stuff instead of slapping each other? Okay.
憧れのお姉様が自分以外の子と一緒にお昼をとったキーなんてね
I was gonna say that's bizarre before, and this is all what she just said is also pretty funny.
私も現役の頃は
Oh my god, we're in her eye. Her eyes are sparkling. Sister Mishima's gaze became distant.
まあそういうわけですからそうそう千穂さんも一緒に呼ばれているそうですよ
Ah, I see.
口裏を合わせるのであればお早めに
Ah, right. Line up our stories. That would probably be for the best, but I was hesitant to actually go to see her. I was hesitant to actually go to see Chiho. I'm sorry if I didn't read it right. There was a possibility of a repeat of that incident. I didn't especially mind being hit, but I didn't want it to hurt her standing in the school. Of course, I didn't intend to, to avoid her forever. I guess I should wait until after class.
シスターは何ですって
The headmistress wants to talk to me. I have to go see her after class.
校長先生か
This is the first time I've ever been chewed out by the headmistress. Hahaha.
またのんきに笑ったりして
Yeah, she has a point. I mean, you might not join the school because of that, you know? It isn't.
校長先生はもともと厳しい方ですけどあなたには一層風当たりが強いかもしれなくてよ
Oh, okay, I wrote that as well. What? Why?
校長先生は主給派の最強硬派だからでも放課後かだったら話は夜の方がいいかなじゃあ夜になったらメールでも送るわ
Sure.
どうよこの激写はあの一瞬で私はカメラの腕も大したものでしょ
Man, if she actually just got that at that specific moment, that's like Pulitzer Prize winning. It's like a Pulitzer Prize winning shot right there. Jeez. Sure, whatever.
おっと悪く思わないでよね現に起こったことをできる限り広く知らしめるそれが報道のあるべき姿なんだから
It kind of reminds me of the Will Smith slap, you know? Even though that's not really photographed, it's basically just recorded on cameras and stuff. But that's kind of similar to it a little bit, you know? Yeah, I know. But where did your Holy Trinity even come from? You weren't even carrying a bag.
それは企業秘密けどヒントをあげると秘密の鍵はこの帽子にあるかもしれないわよ
What, she has a camera in there, I guess? I don't know. She's keeping them in a strange place again. It really was a strange hat, but I wasn't sure if it was okay to ask about it, so I just let it go for now. But it was a good shot at least. I could certainly understand why she'd want to brag about it a little. Well, I'm doing fine, but... I hope Chiho's okay. I'm not worried about her being scolded by the teachers or anything, but... I keep thinking other girls might give her the cold shoulder about that.
ああ。お優しいことね。何を怒っているの？怒ってなんかいやしないわ。ただ、私は報道部ってこともあって知っているんだけど、千穂さんって元から結構浮いているところはあるから。
Oh, really? I stopped eating.
ちょっとね。
For once, Tammy-san was being evasive. But Chiho was so friendly, she was so popular back at Itaitsu Auxiliary. Excuse me.
ちょっと気になったんですけど、お二人は前々からのお知り合いなのかしら？
Ah, yeah. I sat back in my chair and resumed eating. Today's meal was the 10-piece nigiri sushi.
まあ、そうでしょうね。いくらあなたがタンタトゥルセルパンとはいえ、入ったばっかりで不適切な関係にはなれないでしょうし。
Speaking of which, is that tentature serpent thing something you came up with, Tammy-san?
あら、早くもあちこちで使われているのよ。はっきり言って渾身の命名だわね。
No, that's not what I was asking.
で、どうなのよ。
Oh, right. Let's see. I guess you'd call us childhood friends.
幼なじみ。昔から顔を合わせていたということ？
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to end it off here. I mean, unfortunately, my uncle just texted me. It's 6:41, but it's quite early, but I couldn't really continue onwards. So yeah, I guess you could say this gameplay is probably just gonna be just one part. I mean, although at least I got to the good bit, I would say. It was pretty funny. It could be a one-parter or a two-parter, I don't know, we'll see, but unfortunately I'm just gonna have to end it here. I mean, I don't know if this scene is gonna end soon, but I don't want to take that chance because, you know, like my uncle's gonna show up at some point eventually, so you know, I just want to be safe, so I apologize if this is ending soon. But like I said, there's technical difficulties. I will play again this game tomorrow, so that's what's gonna happen, hopefully, if I wake up early, but I guess in the meantime, yeah, we're gonna have to save here, and we'll come back to it. So yeah, that's about it. So I will hopefully play this game tomorrow, so I'll just say look forward to it. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time.